I think the words that best describe me are determined, confident, and passionate. Probably ambitious as well, potentially over-ambitious at times. And yeah. Hi, my name's Lily Holt. I'm a heptathlete and this is my Deyo Diary. I think I naturally took to it at school quite well, just from PE and out of school lessons. And then my first coach, Pete, really got me into it and showed me that it could be taken seriously and that I've got potential in actually competing to a high level rather than just having it as a hobby at school. Didn't know how to take it seriously, didn't know that it could be a career path or option really until my first coach kind of opened my eyes to this, and also the environment I was at university, surrounded by people that wanted to make it, wanted to be elite. That was the only time I really considered it as a career option. Main focus is being patient at the minute. Very much believe I've got potential and I want to be straight there straight away instead of letting the process happen, working on the small things and having faith that it will come when it comes. So yeah, just focusing on little things and knowing that the performances will come when the time's right and not trying to stress it.
Has that changed over time? Like, were you kind of rushing the process at the start and now it's more of a step by step?
Yeah, definitely. I've got better. I've definitely still got a long way to go, but I think now I've taken the pressure off myself a lot more recently, especially because I used to be a high jump background and now I switched to heptathlon, and being newer in heptathlon, there's less pressure because there's no expectations when you're more of a beginner. So that's kind of enabled me to just focus on the work and take the pressure of results off, which in turn has caused me to do better than I was previously. Physically, the load was really different. I train like pretty much every day, have a lot more training sessions than I did when I was just a high jumper. Another concept that I've had to come to terms with is when I was a high jumper, I'd want to be at 100%, giving 100% for every session. Whereas the amount you're training for heptathlon, you've got DOMs every day, you're tired pretty much every day. And learning that as long as I give 100% of what I can give that day, then I'm doing my best. I don't need to be feeling 100%, but as long as I can give what I've got, that is enough. And I don't need to beat myself up over not feeling like I'm at top performance for every session. Last year, start of 2024, I got injured. I tore like 5 ligaments in my ankle. I'd never had a serious injury before, so I think that was really hard, going from one day being an elite athlete to the next day not being able to walk. It was very humbling. So yeah, especially when I think so much of my personality is athletics, I did find it really tough. Um, but yeah, I think I kind of just had to take it day by day and celebrate the small wins of getting like more healed, but progressing and getting better. And then it got to the point when you're back up to health, back competing again, it's like so much more valuable. You don't take it for granted having been through that experience. In competitions where it doesn't go as I planned, I think it's definitely helped my perspective in terms of if I have a bad competition, before I'd come away and I'd be like really upset because I'd just be beating myself up over it. Whereas now I can come away and be like, I've learned, I'm still healthy, and I'm still able to compete again. So that's the win. So as soon as I get home after training, I'll change into trackies or loose fitting clothing or something comfy and roll out all of my muscles. Um, Also like a sauna, cold plunge if I've got the mental resilience that day. Um, and then also keeping on top of diet, so lots of protein, enough calories to recover and have energy for the next day. Um, and being on top of supplements. So magnesium, I think, helps with sleep and recovery. All my vitamins so I don't get ill, and 9 hours sleep ideally. I want to compete internationally soon. I'd love to represent the country or GB one day, so I'm hoping that I'll get there. I also want to venture into sport in more of a career path. I'm currently working on a fit tech startup called Rhythm Run, which uses music to pace your running. So I'd love to create opportunities and explore that path more. Because there's so many technical elements in a heptathlon and in what I do, there's so much to learn and it takes so much patience, as I said. But when you have a performance where all of these elements finally come together and it clicks, it's just the best feeling in the world.
And do you have any words for athletes trying to reach the elite level?
Yeah, very much just enjoy the process, because I think unless you're loving every day on the track, that's what you need to make it, because it takes so much time, so much energy, so much mental strength that you've just got to love it and really want to do it.